how would you structure the GPU pool? Someone comes in and say, they want, the 5 GPU pools, the $5,000 or a number of them. How would you structure that?
Let me do. Is it two hypotheticals?
Buy 5? Is it better to get 5 and go mine different coins, or one that mines the hottest coin of the day? Can you elaborate on that, please?
Absolutely. So, if you own a Bitcoin mining share, founder and above, you should own one or multiple GPUs. This is all depends on how you take your financial world serious. If you've done your history in finance world, when they say, what is your net worth and how much of your net worth you're supposed to have in particular investment arms to make money. When I tell somebody they should have at least 2 to 3% of their net worth making them money, they don't have a hard time calculating how many books you have and what they're worth behind you. You have to calculate the books behind you and the shelf that's on and the globe next to it. You have to put a price to that, and there's a net worth attached to that. Because if you were to sell everything in an auction, you have to have a net worth number. Then you should have a net worth of your income diversified. And the good thing about BitClub is we give you multiple diversifications. Bitcoin mining at the moment is the most profitable. I get it. It's exciting. You got to have it. No problem. Long term, double the lifespan GPU mining could potentially out-earn anything we've ever done. Because you don't know when the next coin like Ethereum is going to pop up in the market and everybody wants it. You don't know that. But we do know one thing, that if you own a GPU today, you're mining it now, or at least 30 days from now. If we come out with a new coin in the next 3 to 6 months and you still don't own a GPU, and you have to wait 30 days when you buy it because now you're excited about it, that potential could be devastating to you. Because when we first got started in GPUs, we were mining Ethereum. An Ethereum Classic. And we started mining those coins, and we were getting coins monthly. What's a coin worth today of Ethereum? $600. So when I was only making $10 a month a year ago, I was actually making $1,200 a month on $1,000. I was literally getting all my money back every month. 100% ROI. Now, today, much more difficult to mine Ethereum, one of the hottest coins on the market. There's other coins out there who have likened themselves to Ethereum and other things. One of them just got in trouble for putting itself next to Microsoft. They just they lost market share because they said they had a relationship, contracts with Microsoft, and they got in trouble for that. But we tell everybody, have some GPUs. How many should you have? How many can you afford to buy? There's no limit on what you can have. If you were going to go build a farm to mine these coins, do you think you're going to spend $5,000 or $10,000? That's not going to happen. You can't even buy a facility. You can't even rent a facility for $10,000, $20,000 a month. You can't rent a facility for fractions of this conversation in your head. Fortunately for us, we've done this part for you. We've set a plan for you where you only have to put up a certain amount of money to get crypto every day. And so I always say, what can you do? Buy a binding contract for sure. And then if you can buy multiples. But if you can't, buy GPUs. When all else fails, a GPU account will make you a beautiful dividend annually that's going to change your world. Okay. Plus, it's in the business. You make binary commissions. You make a direct sale. You make a check match on the activity that you're doing. So there's no current repurchase yet because we haven't figured out a way to do that. Okay. The math behind that one is another algorithm that we've not figured out yet. How to create a repurchase on multiple coins with multiple GPUs. But it's probably coming around the corner soon. because people have said, why don't you charge me just a little bit more? Charge me just a little bit more and give me a repurchase, because I want to have thousands upon thousands of days of earnings rather than just having a flat 5.5 years. And so we are working on stuff for that right now. So just stand by. We've always under-promised and over-delivered, okay? But GPUs, please, don't neglect the GPUs. You'll regret it, I promise. You'll regret it, only because many people have. I have. I wish I would have did so much more the first time they gave us a chance to get some. I literally didn't see the vision in it. I actually hated altcoins. I always said, an altcoin is trying to get my Bitcoins. I'm the guy that says that someone's trying to take my Bitcoins by me buying another coin, because the only way for me to buy another altcoin is to give away my Bitcoins, potentially giving away my future value of that coin, or the buying power that the Bitcoin gives me when I buy machines, because I can't use other coins to buy the machine. I got to convert it to Bitcoin. Now, our vendors are pretty smart, and they've started accepting a couple other coins like Bitcoin Cash. They'll take Bitcoin Cash. And I think they just said that they'll take Bitcoin Gold also. But that's it. They're not going to take any other coins. They're going to make you come strong in Bitcoin. I'm a long-term Bitcoin guy. I am big on mining. I am all about the mining. I think the mining has done our members so well that when people take out their dividends and spend it before the coin matures, I feel so sorry for them today. I feel so bad when I look at a person's account. They're 70 years old. They were told about 16 different scams, and they found their BitClub Network account after they took out the first 2 years of the Bitcoins. And they forgot they owned the coin, the account. They call me a year after they've already taken all the Bitcoins out, and it still has money in it. And when I tell them that you actually took out 9 Bitcoins times today's price, they look at me like, are you serious? I'm saying, your earnings don't lie. We give you a historical data track record of every earning you get. And it's right here. You've taken out 9 Bitcoins. Fortunately for you, there's 2 left, but you've taken out 9. And they're looking at themselves and thinking, how did 3,600 turn into 150,000? I said, the same way you spent the $300 a month that we were paying you is the same way that 300 turned into 3,000. And they're like scratching their heads. And I said, it's not too late. You can still come back in and get started all over again. And maybe this time you'll tell somebody, and you won't go into the witness protection program, you know. And these people joined us early on. It's funny that we had 500 people, 500 account founders join us. And they were called the original 1% founders. They get 1% of the Bitcoin mined every month. In the last 30 months, that has been more than a Bitcoin dividend paid out to those people. That's an additional $17,000. It's actually 20 grand, but $20,000 paid on top of your Bitcoin mining earnings because you were the first 500. I always have people ask me, can I buy one of those 500s? I said, if somebody decides to sell a 500 for a 501, I will buy it myself. Okay? Because they're so much valuable in the future because they get paid for life. For the life of BitClub, you will make 1% of the mining pool. I can't wait till next month or 2 months from now to see what the dividends are going to look like. 1% of making, you know, an additional 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 million dollars or $100 million. That's a nice dividend for 500 people split out every month.